What's up, guys? It's your boy T Mason, and we're back again, spitting facts again. So today is going to be about who are the best little rappers in the game.
I rekindled the flame. She remembered the name. His Weezy baby, January, December the same.
So we got to go with Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne is one of the best little rappers for sure in the game. Real name Dwayne Carter. He was discovered at 13 by Birdman, and he signed to Cash Money. Now, at the time, he was one of the youngest people on the label. He was also part of a group, Hot Boys, which was with Juvenile and an artist named Turk. You probably don't know who Turk is. But anyway, Lil Wayne went on later to become one of the greatest rappers that we know today. He dropped The Block Is Hot when he was younger. He then dropped the Carter series with his albums, and then he dropped the mixtapes, The Droughts, that we all know him for. And so it's hard not to put Lil Wayne in the category as one of the best little rappers. He even has 5 Grammys under his belt, and that's a lot. And to be honest, without Lil Wayne, a lot of our other favorite rappers that we really like Drake or Nicki or Tyga, they wouldn't be around without him. Lil Wayne is definitely considered one of the best little rappers in the game. Even though he may not be what we used to know him for now, you know, he's kind of peaked, but we still got to give credit where it's due. Lil Wayne's a GOAT, and Lil Wayne is responsible for a lot of the careers in the game today. So Lil Wayne at number 1. And again, this is not any particular order. I'm just giving you what I think who are the best little rappers. It's not Lil Wayne's top number 1 or 2, 3. It's not any particular order, so just keep that in mind.
I'm on some whole other shit. I got a whole nother rich. I'm on a new level. I was fucking on your bitch. She was riding on my dick. She ain't even too clever. I swear these niggas, they be.
All right, so now we got to go with Lil Uzi Vert. Now, Lil Uzi, man, he's a special case. You know, he's a little bit younger, but he's also got to be one of the best Lils in the game, man. Like, everybody knows Uzi. He stepped into the mainstream around 2016. He signed to DJ Drama's Generation Now imprint. And while there, he also was able to rack up plenty of notable accounts, such as Lil Uzi Vert versus the World. That was a mixtape, and that landed on the Billboard Hot 100 and peaked at 54. That's pretty amazing, especially for someone who was 23 at the time, 22. There's not many artists you can name who are 25 years old who have 10 platinum plaques. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, I'm 25 and I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Just the other day, Lil Uzi has released his highly anticipated project, Eternal Ataki, which has already streamed over 500 million streams on Spotify. It's only been out for 2 days. I mean, bruh. A lot of people don't count him. Some people count him out, but I gotta give it to him, Lil Dicky.
I'm a callin' all the time. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Wait, if I'm in Diggy Body, Breezy is who? Hope my daughter's in school. Fuck, if I was Chris Brown, where would I be? What would I do? I woke up.
Lil Dicky, he stepped into the mainstream around 2013 when he dropped a music video to his song Ex-Boyfriend. That went viral and hit 1 million streams and views on YouTube in just 24 hours. Damn. He later went on to work with people like Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, Ed Sheeran, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm Ed Sheeran.
Plenty of artists. Just like the heavy hitter Drake, he comes from a Jewish background, and Lil Dicky even shared the story that he got his rap career started and funded by money he saved from his bar mitzvah. He saved it up and he dropped his first video with it and saved the funds to get it mixed, mastered, and get the video shot. Pretty smart. When people actually cared about Double XL back in 2016, Lil Dicky shared the cover of the freshman class with people like Lil Uzi, Denzel Curry, Anderson .Paak. That's a pretty good list. So you can't count Lil Dicky out. Lil Dicky, I'm gonna have to put him at number 3, Lil Dicky.
Fuck around and got my gang cracking. Different labels wanna have a meeting with me. Bitches lying like she creeping with me, knowing damn well she ain't sleeping with me. In the summertime I had a heater with me. Who the fuck was saying I ain't lit? I just spent 20 racks on my kids.
Next we got Lil Baby. Now Lil Baby is a fairly new rapper as well. He stepped into the mainstream around 2016. In 2012 he had a lot going on with a lot of cases, and he served time in jail, 2 years to be exact. And during that time he realized he wanted to kind of take doing music more seriously. He even shares a story that Young Thug was one of his personal friends who helped him stay out of the streets. After serving that time in jail, he then got out, and with the help of Young Thug, he got signed to Quality Control, which is managed by Coach K. Around that same time, Lil Baby dropped his first mixtape, which was titled Perfect Timing, and then he began to rise in Atlanta. Soon after, he dropped his first debut album, and it landed at number 3 on the Billboard charts. Number 3, first album. Not only that, he had the help of Drake on the single Yes Indeed that we all knew him for. Who gets a feature with Drake on their first album? Like, Drake? After only being in the game about 4 years, give or take, Lil Baby has already been nominated for a Grammy. Not only that, he just dropped his sophomore project just the other day called My Turn. Gotta give it up for Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Fairly new artist, making noise in the game. What more can you say? Next we have Lil B. Real name, Bass God. I'm just playing. It should be though. Real name, Brandon McCartney.
Bass God came straight for the bitches. Mac 10 lay him on the floor like a mattress.
He ended up rising to fame by dropping the single called Vans. We all know the song Vans. We all used to play it, and if you don't, you need to go back and check. With that single alone, Vans, that landed him a spot on Rolling Stones magazine, the top 5 songs of 2006. That's pretty good. In 2010, Lil B went on to sign with Soulja Boy and SOD Money Gang. I don't know why he did that, but over the course of that deal, he made over 1,500 songs that no one has ever heard. But come on, that's some good work ethic. Lil B's the GOAT. 5 albums later, Lil B drops his highly controversial tape, I'm Gay, which landed on Billboard's Top 100 at 56. He was obviously trolling, but even if that is how he swings, I mean, you know, I love everyone, so who am I to judge? I don't care. But you gotta admit, Lil B's weird, quirky, and offbeat rap style is something that a lot of artists still use today. And being from the Bay Area, you have people like Blueface who do that even now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give it up for Lil B, no matter what you say. Not only that, Lil B followed me on Twitter years ago. I also feel like Lil B was so eclectic and weird for that time that a lot of artists that made it probably wouldn't have gotten in the industry without Lil B paving the way and taking those hits. Just being real. Next on the list we have Lil Durk.
Going to Izzy for VVs, turn to a hat. Smoking gas up at the piece, turn to a hat. Cook County sending money, turn to a hat. Young niggas catching.
Now Lil Durk is a prominent artist from the Chicago drill scene. He's much since then, I feel like, rose from that sound, but he started around 17 years old when he dropped out of high school because he was gonna be a father. And around that time, he decided to take music really seriously. He wanted to sign to Chief Keef's and French Montana's label, but for some reason that fell through and he wasn't able to sign that deal or ink that contract. Nonetheless, even though things didn't go as planned, Lil Durk still kept on dropping singles and he took it very seriously. In 2012, he dropped his third mixtape titled Life Ain't No Joke, which accumulated over 200,000 streams on Dat Piff. And if you remember Dat Piff, you know that's a lot. After much hard work and determination, Lil Durk signed a deal with Def Jam Recording, and he then secured a spot on XXL's freshman cover in 2014. In 2015, he then dropped his debut album and he landed a spot on Billboard's Hot 100 at number 14. After some time, he decided to leave Def Jam Recordings in 2018 and instead signed for Interscope, where he then dropped his third album called Signed to the Streets 3. And after all that, I mean, you gotta give it up to Lil Durk. Being a Chicago artist isn't an easy thing to do, and with all the things he's went through, he has 5 gold plaques. Next we have my boy Lil Skies. Given the name Demetrius Foos, Lil Skies is only 21 years old and he already has 4 platinum plaques and 3 gold plaques. What? I'm not sure how he did it, but Lil Skies was pretty much signed before he was known to the public. His first video and song was called The Sauce and he released in 2016. In the same year, he inked a deal with Atlantic Records. A year after he signed, he went on a national tour of Lil Uzi in 2017. And right after that, in 2018, he went on his own tour. And he just dropped his debut project, Shelby, in 2019. Industry plant? Que pasa? So yeah, Lil Skies, people can say what they want about his music. I personally enjoy it. You know, he does kind of sound like a version of Lil Uzi, but he has his own kind of, you know, twist to it. But Lil Skies, man, 21 years old, doing his thing. I gotta give it up to Lil Skies. He's definitely one of the best little rappers around. Next, we have Lil Nas X. I mean, y'all had to know this one was coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna.
Lil Nas X, real name Montero Hill. He's a very controversial artist, but he got his fame by hacking the internet, basically. He came into the game claiming to be a country artist and going by the genre of country rap. It upset people so much in the country market that a lot of the people wanted to take down his music and not support it. He released his notorious single Old Town Road in 2019, and the same year he went diamond. Diamond, that's ridiculous.
Gotcha, bitch.
Once he dropped the single, it hit the US Billboard 100 and stayed at number 1 for 19 weeks. That's unheard of for someone that young.
You had the #1, first of all, history-making #1 song for 19 weeks in a row. 19 weeks in a row.
The debut EP that he dropped in June 2019 that had songs like Panini and Old Town Road, that secured a spot on Rolling Stone's Top 100 and landed a 3rd place spot. Not only that, he's accumulated over 2 billion streams in just that short amount of time.
What?
Say what you want about Lil Nas X. You know, you can say you're not really into that. You can say, you know, that's not your cup of tea. But hey, that's a first in the history of music. And if you don't think so, I really don't care. Facts are facts. So this concludes our video for the best little rappers who are currently around. But before we go, here's some notable mentions.
Skip town, see my wrist drown. Everybody wanna fuck with me for benefits now. Man, I wish my niggas really could've seen me lit now.
If you look as good as Oprah's bank account, I just wanna take you look as good as Oprah's bank account.
Block turn you to a dancer. I see 2 twin eyes, leaving one a band on. I got 2 thick thighs, wanna lick.
I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no wetter rain. Rather go and buy ball mains. Gucci gang.
Business change, yeah, I like I ain't all this. Get it money, nigga, that my main focus.